You know, it's a continuing trend, but nothing ever happens with it, it seems, as of now. So XRP, the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, recently formed a golden cross on its short-term charts. Oh, and also, if you are watching, if you're a member of Tom's Army, don't forget, you get my content a half an hour early. Regardless, now, even when the beta's done, I'm going to do it anyhow. Half hour, members of Tom's Army, you get the content first. The reason why I'm doing that above all, one, you don't have to watch ads for any of my updates then, and once it's put out in a half hour after that, it's going to have fully updates, or the full ad from YouTube. Secondly, you won't have to deal with the douchebags in the general community that always like to mess up my comments. So you'll, for 30 minutes, be able to talk to just the members of Tom's Army. So I think that's a very nice thing. A golden cross occurs when a short-term moving average, usually the 50-period moving average, crosses above a long-term moving average, often the 200-period moving average. In the case of XRP, the golden cross has emerged on the 4-hour chart, which means that the shorter-term move... So going forward, the bottom line is you're going to see more dedicated... I was against this until this weekend. You'll see more dedicated content for the members of Tom's Army. It's going to end up turning into more of a VIP service over the long term when it comes to certain things. Not the regular contents and stuff like that, but there are other things that you're accustomed to seeing me do just for the good of it, because I just do it, that you won't see anymore. And you'll notice it. It'll be very noticeable over the next few days. This crossover is generally interpreted as a bullish signal, suggesting that momentum is shifting in favor of buyers and that a price increase could be on the horizon. The XRP price trended higher in the past week as the markets broadly rallied following a jumbo Fed rate cut. What's next for XRP's price? XRP began to rise after rebounding sharply from the lows of 50 cents on September 6th. Although the rise was punctuated by minor dips, XRP remained in an upward trend, reaching a high of 61.2 cents on September 21st before declining. At the time of writing, XRP was down 1.18% in the last 24 hours to 58.7 cents. As it stands, the 61 to 66 cent range has acted as a psychological barrier in recent months, and a successful breach of this level could trigger additional buying pressure, driving the price higher. Traders are also eyeing the 74.8 cent mark as a critical barrier. I don't really see that level as it's a barrier, but 88 cents to me is a much bigger barrier. If XRP can gather enough momentum to break past this key resistance, a significant price surge may follow, potentially taking the 7th largest digital asset to new yearly highs. With the golden cross, it is a bullish signal. It is essential to consider other factors such as overall market sentiment and broader economic trends that might significantly impact XRP's price. So there's a lot of reading that was there because I want you to focus in on the time we're in. Because it's either we push past these areas in a swift motion, or as you've been reading, this could come down very quickly and retest some of these lower boundaries. Now, I don't necessarily think 41.9 is what we're talking about here. I really believe that if we do something, it would be like this. Let me get rid of this in between. Let me get rid of this 57 point. No, I don't want to get rid of any of it. Nope. I'm keeping it. My chart keeping it. Let's have to read between it. So, I still think it makes sense if it wants to come down to that inverse head and shoulders. I'm not getting off of that until it breaks out. If it breaks out, then we can start pushing up. But I still have in the back of my head it can come down to 52.6. Maybe it comes down to 55 cents. As who was it? Al? Was it Al who said this earlier? It might have been somebody else. He talked about the September 8th uptrend.